Alright, so I know it's a little late to the party, but hey, I have work. I have a fucking life. What do you want me to do? Anyway. So, anyway, let's get into the trailer, our first trailer for Thor: Love and Thunder. Now, there's not a lot to talk about, but at the same time there is. Excuse me. Like, there's so little but so much you can really speculate. Like, kind of like how in Ragnarok they kind of took a little bit of the feel of like the Jack Kirby-ness of it, of like classic Thor. Here it feels like an interesting blend of both Walt Simonson's run, especially the costume Thor's wearing, that is straight up from the later Walt Simonson run with Eric Masterson as Thor. Which I'm wondering if, like, as a gag, kind of like what they did Donald Blake in the first Thor movie, are they going to do like a scene in here where Thor calls himself, I'm Eric Masterson? Is that going to be like a thing? I wonder. But that is straight up the version of the Walt Simonson costume, and a little bit of the Dan Jurgens too. I know a lot of people give a lot of shit for like Dan Jurgens' run. I don't know why. It's really good. Like the Dan Jurgens Thor run, those big collections, really good. I like it. I like Dan Jurgens Thor. I mean, you can't compete with Walt Simonson's, but like at the same time, it's like really good. And obviously, Jason Aaron's run. We clearly see that this is taking place with Jason Aaron's run, because not only we also get Jane Foster Thor, but there are some shots in here that are straight up from Jason Aaron's comic. Like, there's one of this giant monster dead in the snow that Thor and Korg are looking at. That's a exact panel from Thor's run. That is a snapshot from the Jason Aaron Thor run. So I think that's really cool, and obviously we are using not just Jane Foster Thor, but Gore the God Butcher. Didn't see him at all, but I do have an idea of where he's going to come in, because we do see we don't see Russell Crowe's face, but we do see Zeus, and there's this big party that Thor's at, and I guarantee you that's where Gore's going to like kick open the door and be like, yo, and then kill Zeus. I'm like 90% sure that's going to be our introduction to Gore, where he's just going to kick open the door to Zeus's big party and be like, and just wax poetically about how the gods have abandoned everyone, this and that. And then Zeus is going to come in there and try to fight him. He's going to kill Zeus. There's our start of the movie. I also am banking on a cameo from Khonshu. I am really banking in that scene where Zeus is throwing that party, or what I think is a party, and I am banking on a Khonshu cameo. I am really banking on a cameo from Khonshu. I'm wondering if there's gonna be like a scene, and people are gonna say, "Oh, but he's entombed right now. He can't be in the movie." There's 3 more episodes of Moon Knight. I got a feeling he might get out. But I'm like, imagine this scene where Thor's just walking through, he's like, hello, everyone, Khonshu, what's going on? He's just there with, like, I don't know, Howard the Duck, because that's how Taika Waititi operates, a human being. He's having a martini with Howard. And he's like, oh, Thor, whatever. And, like, the drink goes through his mouth, and it's like, oh, I stained my... I'm going too deep into this. Anyway. So, it does look like Thor gets back from being, big to, jacked. And this does look like Guardians of the Galaxy 2.5, because we do see a lot of the Guardians in here, because we do see... I thought they were just going to, like, drop him off and F off. But, no, the Guardians are here, and what looks like might happen is that Peter's starting to feel something for Mantis, which I'm pretty sure all the Mantis Drax fans are now crying in unison. But yeah, there looks like Peter might be, feeling something for Mantis by that one scene. And yeah, the Guardians do really feel like something of like Taika Waititi's project. I am a little worried of how much comedy is going to be in here. But, yeah, it's kind of shown that it's going to be pretty funny. But it also, I get this weird feeling in the same time where I think what's going to happen is that what might happen is that the comedy and the humor is going to be pulled back. Like, it's going to be a more focused, more... Because I feel like since Taika wasn't really... Like, I feel like the film and what it was supposed to be to what Taika made it into were two different things. So I feel like now that Taika now has, like, a better grip on the film, and now that Marvel has, like, a better reign on... Like, has more faith in him, I feel like, rather than trying to breathe down his neck as to what that movie should be, I feel like now he can really play with it. I do think it is going to be more humor than anything else, but at the same time, I think it's going to be a little more controlled. Whereas Ragnarok was a little more chaotic in it. I'm not saying Taika is a bad director, far from it. I just think some of the humor was kind of really out of place. And to be fair, Thor Ragnarok is the one Thor film I really go back to a lot more than Dark World or the original movie. So yeah, it's definitely a movie I like. That at the same time, while I do love it, because I think Taika can really do drama as much as comedy, I do think that movie does kind of suffer a bit from too much comedy. But I feel like this might be balanced a little more. Hopefully, let me rephrase that. I'm hoping it's a little more balanced than the last one. I'm still not a fan of the gore design. I'm like, now we know it's confirmed that that's what it looks like. Like, that's what Gore the God Butcher is going to look like. And I've already done a video talking about my thoughts on what, like, yeah, was it so hard to do more practical effects or CGI to make Christian Bale look like comic book Gore when you've been really good at making them like the characters most of the time? Then we take 2 steps back with this. I don't know if you just wanted to I don't know if, I don't know. Like, we just had Hela, and that was very comic accurate in the last film, in the last Thor film. And then we go to Gore, who looks like he literally just looks like a monk. He looks like a monk who got his skin bleached. Anyway, so yeah, looks like it's going to be fun. I'm very excited to see Jane Foster Thor. I'm very excited to see Natalie Portman. She looks like she got ripped for this film. Like, she looks like she put some work in. So I'm very excited for that. Anyway, so there you go, guys. You guys tell me in the comments below. What did you guys think of the first trailer for Thor Love and Thunder? Just comment below, let me know, and as if you haven't already, hit the link below, head on over to my Patreon, where if you hit the 4th tier, not only will you be able to see the exclusive content over there, but also be able to send me a request for me to do here on YouTube. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. Again, sorry this was late, but anyway, other than that, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the multiverse.